Most people buy this category wrong. Not because they chose the wrong product, but because they bought it for the wrong reason. There are one or two things that actually settle this decision, and they almost never appear in the headline spec. Think about the actual moment you will reach for this. Not the unboxing, not day one, the third week in, when it just needs to work without you thinking about it. That is the bar. The SANDISK 1TB Extreme Pro Portable SSD up to 2000 megabytes per second, USB-C, USB 3.2, Gen 2x2, IP65 water and dust resistance, updated firmware external solid-state drives, DSSDE 81-1T00-G25, is built around powerful NVMe solid-state performance, featuring up to 2000 megabytes per second. Read-write speeds. 1. Based on internal testing, performance may be lower depending on host device, interface, usage conditions, and other factors. 1 MB equals 10 bytes. That is the thing that separates it from what is sitting next to it at a similar price. It is not trying to be everything, it is trying to do this one thing at a level that earns its place. The first feature worth understanding is powerful NVMe solid-state performance featuring up to 2000 megabytes per second. Read-write speeds. 1. Based on internal testing, performance may be lower depending on host device, interface, usage conditions, and other factors. 1 MB equals 10 bytes. In practical terms, that means you are not fighting the product to get a result. It absorbs the friction that usually slows you down. The second is a forged aluminum chassis acts as a heatsink to deliver higher sustained speeds in a portable drive that's tough enough to take on any adventure. This one looks minor on the spec sheet, but it is the thing you notice every single time you use it after the first 2 weeks. And the third is up to 3-meter drop protection and IP65 water and dust resistance. 4 and a handy carabiner loop. Previously rated for 2-meter drop protection and IP55 rating. Now qualify for the higher stated specs, which is more useful than it sounds until you actually need it. Together, those 3 things explain why this one has the reputation it does, and why it keeps showing up in comparison lists 2 years after launch. What the listing will not tell you is that easily manage files and automatically free up space with the SanDisk Memory Zone app. 5 download and installation required. That is a thing buyers consistently flag after extended use, and it is actually more useful in practice than the spec alone suggests. Here is where I have to be straight with you though. Help keep private content private with the included password protection featuring 256-bit AES hardware encryption. 3. If that does not match your situation, there are better options, and I would rather you know that now than after you open the box. People who have used this long-term consistently mention easily manage files and automatically free up space with the SanDisk Memory Zone app. 5 download and installation required, as the thing that keeps them loyal. The people who left critical reviews mostly bought it for a use case it was not designed for. I cover one of these breakdowns every day. Subscribing is the fastest way to catch the next one. On price, Amazon moves this around more than you would expect, so what I can say is that for what you are getting, the value holds up compared to the alternatives I looked at. That said, timing matters on Amazon. The link is in the description so you can check what it is sitting at right now and decide if the timing works for you.